ones digit of my sum in the ones, I'm going to put 2 in my ones place of my new sum. And I'm going to regroup or make 10 ones into a 10, this 10. Where do I put this 1, 10? Malaysia, on the count of 3, try Malaysia. 1, 2, 3, 10!
In the 10.
I'm going to put it up here in the 10s. Yeah, Malaysia.
Malaysia!
So now do I just add my 110 and my 110 from my other 2 numbers?
Yeah!
Because now I have how many 10s?
Another 1!
I have 3 10s, so let's count how many 10s we have in all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So my answer is
32!
Yeah, Vandy.
Vandy!
Hi, give us a marble. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Malaysia gets a marble. Gary gets a college point. All right, scholars, now we need to review how to subtract with regrouping. I don't know, but I've been told. Tens are tall and ones are small. Subtracting numbers is easy to do. If I can do it, so can you. First line them up, 5 talls and smalls. Then take away from the smalls. Last take away from the talls. Sound off. 1, 2. Math rocks. All right, college scholars. So it's really important that when we add or subtract, we start with the ones in case we need to. And I know that regrouping and adding happens when I have a sum in the ones place that is more than 10. In the subtraction, I only need to regroup or break apart a 10 if the number on the floor is greater. If the number on top is greater, there's no need to stop and regroup. Track me, scholars, eyes on me. If the number on the floor is more, we have to go next door and get 10 more. So here's a little chant to help us remember when we need to regroup in subtracting. My turn, then your turn. More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. So look here, 98 minus 32. Is 8 greater or less than 2? Deja, on the count of 3, track Deja. 1, 2, 3. College points, Scott. Is 8 greater or less than 2? So do I need to regroup my 9 10s? No. Yeah, Deja. I have enough ones in 8 to take away 2 ones. Now let's look at 88 minus 29. Is 8 ones greater or less than 9 ones? Think. Royalty. On the count of 3, track royalty. 1, 2, 3. Track! College points, Kai, for those who are tracking. Is 8 greater or less than 9 ones? So what do I need to do, royalty? So where do I regroup? So I regroup the ones or I regroup a 10. So in subtraction, what we're really doing when we regrouping is we're breaking apart a 10. So I'm going to borrow or take away one of my 8 10s from my 10s. So if I take one of my 8 10s away, how many 10s will I have left, Caleb? How many 10s will I have left, Caleb? 7. Great. And if I add 10 ones to my ones, 8 plus 10 is what?
18!
Is what, scholars?
18!
Yeah, Vandy.
Vandy!
All right, college scholars, it is time for us to practice Turn in Track Math Masters 3. Turn in Track Math Masters 2. Silently Turn in Track Math Masters 1. Mariana gets a college point. She is there. She is looking sharp. She's tracking. Anthony is tracking, and Jaleel is tracking. Let's see if I can get 100% yellow dots. Make sure you're tracking. All right, scholars, we have the opportunity to earn up to 4 marbles for this procedure. We're going to use whiteboards to help us practice adding and subtracting with regrouping. First step is to make sure we get our materials out silently and safely. When we get our whiteboards, your board equals my board. Repeat after me. My board.
My board.
Equals Miss Wing's board.
Equals Miss Wing's board.
Repeat after me. Whiteboards are only for math.
Whiteboards are on your lap.
When someone is speaking,
When someone is speaking,
I track.
I track.
So scholars, if you forget any of those rules, Granny Fern or I will take your whiteboard away until you can show us you can sit and star, because whiteboards are tools to help you learn. And if they're distracting you in any way, from the person who is speaking that you can learn from the speaker, or if you're drawing on them, Caleb, sit up, you will lose it and you can earn it back though by showing us you can sit and star. Let's show the first step by silently getting out our whiteboards. Yellow dots, put them in your lap silently and safely. 5, 4, silently and safely. 3, Blair, put the cup down, please. 2, 1. Let's see if everyone is still in star. I have one friend on a purple dot. I need to sit up. Robert, sit up. Okay. That was pretty good, but I bet we can make it greater. Pass out your whiteboard silently and safely. 10.
Right.
Looking for college points, Kai. 9. 8. 7. MJ. Pass out your whiteboards, not your marker. 6. 5. You're silent. 4. 3. 2. 1. Yes, Tyrese. Thank you, Tyrese. That was very kind. Here you go, Teach. Sit and start with excellence. Remember, your whiteboards are flat? Okay, Kai, that was pretty great. Everyone was silent. Everyone got their materials in 10 seconds. Give us a marble. Now let's pass out our markers. Where does your marker go when you get it, scholars? On the
floor.
On the
Floor.
Make sure you're not writing until I say go to work. 10, you may pass out the markers. 9, 8, right on the carpet. 7, ooh, it's looking great. 6, make sure you're silent. 5, on the floor. 4, on the floor. 3, Mariana looks excellent. Josiah looks excellent. Tyrese looks excellent. 2, 1. Wig, wig, wiggle. All right, college scholars, we are on our special mission into the solar system, and I am your space captain. So our first stop as we leave Earth is going to be to go to Venus. And when we're at Venus, we meet this very friendly Venetian alien. Say hello, Venetian.
Hello, Venetian.
And this Venetian, he comes and he decides that he wants to give us some of his Venetian rocks. They're very precious and very rare. So he gives us he has 52 rocks to start off with. He gives us 13. We want to know how many he has left. He has 52 Venetian rocks. You're sitting in stock. He gives us 13. We want to know how many he has left. Silently with your hands, show me whether we're going to add or subtract to solve this problem. We want to know how many he has left. On the count of 3, track Elliot. 1, 2, 3.
Check!
Elliot, what are we going to do?
Subtract.
Why, Elliot?
Because you're taking away 13.
That's right. Yeah, Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot!
So on your whiteboard, let's use our steps. Our first step is to line them up by talls and smalls. What is my best friend I use to line them up by talls and smalls, scholars? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my place value chart. I'm going to label my 10s T and my 1s O. 10s T, 1s O. Show some right, and I'll get you in a second, okay? You're not going to need it right now. All right, scholars. So our Venetian alien gave us 50, or he has 52. So the greater number goes on the top or on the bottom in a subtraction sentence, scholars? Top. So write 52 in your best friend, your place value chart. And then how many of those Venetian rocks did he give us, Ashton? Do you remember? Can anyone help Ashton out? Mariana, how many did he give us?
13.
Ashton, how many did he give us?
13.
So we need to set it up like this. 52 minus 13. Make sure your whiteboard looks like my whiteboard. Kai, give college points to scholars who have their whiteboards set up. Robert, go ahead and set up 52 minus 13. Okay, Now, where am I going to start? My ones or my tens, scholars?
Your one.
Ones. You need a new marker? Set it up. Talls and smalls, please. Okay, we're going to start. We always start with the smalls in case we need to
Regroup.
We always start with the small ones in case we need to regroup. Am I going to build both of my numbers, 52 and 13 for subtraction?
No.
Just the greater number. So go ahead and show me 52 and place value plot. We're doing this in steps. We're staying together. Thank you, Granny Fern. So I have 52 built. Now, is 2 greater or less than 3? Think. Is 2 greater or less than 3? Just say, is 2 greater or less than 3? Track your side. 1, 2, 3.
Track.
Can I give college points to friends who are tracking with excellence?
Less than 3.
It's less than 3. So what do I need to do? Think. TJ, what do I need to do? So where do I regroup, TJ? Walk me through it. So I regroup the ones. What does that mean? I have 2 ones here. What do I do? Where do I go?
You cross the 10 out and put it in the ones place.
And how many tens, or how many ones are in a 10, TJ?
5.
How many ones are in a 10? 1 10 is 10 ones. So how many more ones should I draw, scholars?
10.
How many more ones should I draw, scholars?
10.
So I have 2, I need to count 10 more. We're taking one of these 10s away and regrouping it into our 1. So count with me as I count out 10 more ones. Please draw them with me. Get ready? 1, 2. Can I give college points?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's see. Count. Make sure you have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I made too many. Okay. So now, do I have enough to take away 3 from this?
Yeah.
Okay. Cross out 3. Get ready?
1, 2, 3.
Let's see how many we have left. Count all of the ones we have left. Get ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How many ones do I have left?
9.
9. How many ones do I have left?
9.
9. That's correct. Okay. Now, how many ones do I need to take, or how many tens do I need to take away still?
1.
1. So we need to cross out 1 more 10. We already regrouped one of these. We need to take away 1 more because we're taking away 1 more 10 when we take away those 13 the Venetian alien gives to us. Okay. So, Ashton, will you look up at my board, please? Ashton, will you help me count these 10s I have left, please? 3. So, Ashton, how many 10s are left? 3. So, how many of those Venetian rocks does our alien have left, scholars?
39.
That's correct. We have 39 left. Erase your whiteboard silently in 3. Erase your whiteboard silently in 2. Erase your whiteboard silently in 1. Can I give a college point to the friends you see sitting silently and start with their whiteboard erased? Like Ashton, like Malaysia, like Alexander, and MJ. Now, scholars, we are not done with our journey. We're leaving Venus and we're going to the planet that is closest to the sun, Mercury. So at Mercury, we meet another very friendly alien. Oops. And this friendly alien is right here. So this Mercurian alien, he decides that he's going to give us some of his Mercury money to take home with us. So first, he gives us 58 red dollars. How many red dollars, scholars?
58!
Then he decides to give us 37 blue Mercury dollars. How many blue Mercury dollars?
7!
I want to know how many Mercury dollars I have in all. And I'm going to add or subtract to find out how many Mercury dollars I have in all. You are showing me silently with your bodies whether you're adding or subtracting? How many will I have in all? How many will I have in all? Add or subtract? What are we going to do, scholars? Add! Why am I adding? Think, you're not writing. Your whiteboards are still. Your markers are still. We're just thinking about whether we're adding or subtracting. On the count of 3, track Caleb. 1, 2, 3. Track! Malaysia, track. When we're adding, we know that we hear in all. We're joining those two groups together. So we have 58 of those red dollars. And we have 37 of those blue dollars. So what is my first step when I'm adding, scholars? First line them up by decimal. And we're going to draw our best friend. Say, hey, best friend. Hey, best friend. Draw your T for your tens and your O for your ones. We're going to set up 58 and 37. And I remember Caleb said that we're adding, so I'm going to draw my plus sign. When you have done this, track me. Kai is looking for college points of friends who are there. TJ, make sure you're not working ahead. You're going to get the opportunity to work in just a moment. Thank you, TJ. 58 plus 37. We had 58 red mercury dollars, 37 blue mercury dollars. Huh? It is. The sun is in the middle of our solar system. All right. Where do I add first? My tens or my ones, scholars? My ones. In case I have to regroup. So, do I draw both of my numbers when I add, or just the bigger one? The bigger one. We draw both of them, because we're adding them together, TJ. When I subtract, I only draw the greater one because I'm taking away from that greater one. So draw your 8 ones in 58, please. And your 7 ones in 37. When you've done that, put your hands on your head. Ashton's there. You can put your hands on your head to show me you're done. Don't count them all yet. We're going to work together. Mariana, draw your 8 small ones and your 7 small ones. Do not add them yet. Put your hands on your head when you are done drawing your ones. Put your hands on your head when you are done drawing your ones. We're a team. We're going to work together. Okay, we're ready to count. Let's stay together. Count all of our ones. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I only have 15. Make sure that you've drawn 7 and 8. So if I have 15, can I write 15 in my ones place? No. What do I need to do, scholars? Regroup. So where do I write this 5? In the ones or the tens? In the ones. So what am I going to do with this 10? I'm going to put it in the tens place. So I have 1 10. I'm putting it above the tens place, and I can't forget to add it. Now I can draw my 5 tall tens from 58 and my 3 tall tens from 37. Draw 5 tall tens from 58 silently. Draw 3 tall tens from 37 silently. Now, I need to start with the 10 I regroup. Where do I start? The 10 I regroup. Let's count how many tens in all. Get ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many tens in all, scholars? 9. So how much money for Mercury did we get? 95. Excellent. Silently erase your boards in 3. Silently erase your boards in 2. Silently erase your boards in 1. Jayla is in star. Caleb is in star. Ashton is in star. Scholars, we are going to get to practice this even more in small groups, and we're running out of time. So, to continue earning, oh my gosh, scholars, you're already at 14 marbles. Yeah, Vandy! Yeah, Vandy! To continue earning these marbles so that we can fill up our jar before the last day of school, put your caps on your markers and pass them in silently. 10, 9, 9, Malaysia is there. Josiah is there. 8. MJ, make sure you're silent so we can ring this marble. 5, 4, 3. Hey, TJ, who are you passing it to, sweetie? Make sure you're only working in your row. TJ, sit and start. You wait. Pass in your whiteboard silently, 10. Pass in your whiteboard silently, 9. Let's see if we can do this with greatness. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Orange row is ready. Purple row is ready. Yellow is ready. I have Gary tracking me in green. I have TJ tracking. Josiah, I need your eyes. All right, scholars. Arnesia, excellent. College point for Arnesia. What we're going to do now is we're going to get ready for center so we can get some really great practice of all of these things. Turn and track center rule silently, 3. Turn and track center rule silently, 2. Kind of come with me. Turn and track center rule silently, 1. We're going to read number 1 in a whisper voice when I say go to work. Caleb, star. Remember, do exactly what I do and get back in star so we have enough time to practice. Rule number 1 in whisper voice, go. Star, can I give college points to the people who are ready? Let's read number 2 in a whisper voice, go. Star, can I give 1 more college points to friends who look great? Cheyenne, you may use the restroom. Let's read number 3 in an underwater voice. Make sure I can hear your words. Get ready. Go. Caleb, college point. Deja, college point. They were ready right at the end. Let's read number 4 in a voice. Get ready. Robert's in star. Ashton's in star. Waiting for silence in star like Jayla. Robert, I need your X. Let's read number 5 in a voice. Get ready. Jayla and Deja earn college points because they're in star. Arnesia is tracking. Let's read number 6 in a whisper voice so we're ready for success in centers. Get ready. Stars. Let's see if we're ready. I see yellow dots are in their dots. They're using body control. Robert, scoot over a little bit. Body control. 7. Okay, that was pretty good, but I think we can make it great. Scholars, today we're going to start with station 6. Remember what you're doing at each center, and Royalty's going to check for college points and table points at the end to make sure that those centers look as clean and neat as they started out looking so that everyone can use them to grow their brain. Look at where your table is going silently. If you are a red Martian, let's see if the red Martians can beat the yellow comets. If you are a red Martian, stand silently and walk to my table and sit in star. Oh, they look pretty great, yellow comets. I don't know that you can beat them. Yellow comet, stand silently and walk to Miss Thomas' table. If you sit at purple table, walk to the computer, center 1. Blue table, silently walk back to your seat. Anthony, body control. Green table, silently walk to center 5. Yellow table, center 4. Orange table, center 3. Red table, center 2. Silently, you may begin. Let's see who's using greatness. Let's see who is great. Blair, what table are you at? Oh, you're right, I forgot. So Miss